reached the pinnacle. We have reached the top. We have reached the number one song of the world for the summer of 1968 as we continue our 500 songs of summer. This is the Rolling Stones. Jumping Jack Flash. Was released as a non-album single in 1968. So-called Supernatural Delta Abuse by the Way of Swinging London by Rolling Stone magazine. The song was seen as the band's return to their blues roots after the Baroque pop and psychedelic heard on the previous album, Aftermath, Between the Buttons, and especially their Satanic Majestic Request. Jumping Jack Flash was a number 144 on the Rolling Stones 500 Greatest Songs of All Time. Of course, written by, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. Began during the Beggars Banquet sessions of 1968. Regarding the song's distinctive sound, guitarist Richard had said, I used a Gibson Humpsonbird, acoustic tuned to D, 6-string, open D, open E, same thing as same intervals, but it'll be slackened down for some on D. And then there was a capo on it to really get that light sound. There was another guitar over the top of that, but tuned to Nashville tuning. I learned that from someone in George Stern's band in '64. The high-strung guitar was an acoustic too. Both acoustics were put together in a Philips cassette recorder. Just jammed the music right in the guitar and played it back through an extension speaker. Richard stated that he and Jagger wrote the lyrics while staying at Richard's country house, where they were woken one morning by the clumping footsteps of his gardener, Jack Dyer, walking past the window. Surprised Jack did was, Richard responded, "Oh, that's Jack. That's Jumpin' Jack." The lyrics evolved from there. So, a shout out to the gardener Jumping Jack. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The Global Top 40 Retro brings to you the number one song of the summer of 1968. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rolling Stones. And they have the number one song of the world!